celebrations that, while allied at times, want nothing more than to ring that victory bell right in the other guy's face. A late season clash, week 13 here in our EA Sports college football coverage. And the Bruins ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it out. It's Lockhart. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So USC's offense will start this game off with the football. The Trojans dominated this matchup last year and took home the victory bell in a blowout.
Yeah, and they were just having fun during that blowout of their cross-city rival last year. David, you could just see it on the faces of the Trojan players having fun pummeling UCLA last season.
Yeah, and I can tell you what, as a player in rivalry games, you also don't remember how much fun they had. All the celebrations, you remember all of that every day of the year, and you're coming back and you're trying to change that and do a little celebrating yourself.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Right side, it's Jordan. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Looking for room, it's Jordan. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
Well, when we're talking USC offense, it all starts with Mayava at quarterback. We get that. But, David, we also know they've got to have balance. One thing Lincoln Riley has always done, no matter where he's been coaching offense, is making sure that they can run the football as well. The Trojans always recruit well at that position. They do well through the portal, and that's not going to be any different this season. They've got to be able to tote it.
It's never any different, and they will always commit to it. And I think the quarterbacks usually get the acclaim and the fame, but the running backs, man, they're always going to find those guys. Even as a young guy, King had to step in with several injuries.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, UCLA! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick six early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one as the return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Just a short pass to the tight end. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. The offense set for a first down play. And the RPO got him. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And the Trojans with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got it at the 41. Third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Under pressure. And the third down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. The Trojans will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Bruins offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, the dangerous Wayne Knight. If you like running the football, we've got a couple of guys who can flat do it in this one. Finds a crease, it's Knight. All the way out to the 38-yard line, it's a gain of 15.
And And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline, run it again, run the same play again. Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun on 3rd down, Iamaleava got away from trouble and got rid of it. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hits inside. It's Jordan. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The victory bell's not some manufactured, concocted trophy, guys. This thing actually used to be on a train.
That is so cool. And the origins of the story of all these rivalries and the trophies, Jesse, it's so cool. It's fun to find out about.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39. Iamaleava unloads to the wideout and wings it incomplete. Long way to go on 2nd down. Keeps it on the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Bruins will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. The option, he'll keep it. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The play fake. Got his man. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
And an early completion for this dude, but you'll see a lot of that. I mean, he's been unreal this season. Like, spreading the football around, multiple guys. Every game you look up, he's putting up huge numbers. This offense is built around his ability to throw the football, and that's why he's one of the best in all of college football.
That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They've got a first down here to open the period. Back to pass, it's Maiava. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Slides away. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Things haven't gone exactly the way they drew it up. Turnover, punt, and now they have it back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Throwing, Iamaleava. Quickly to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Powers inside. That defense was a wall, and I think they're going to stop him a little bit short of this first down. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. Iamaleava to throw for it on 4th. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Looking to throw, it's Maiava. Grab behind the line, it's Jordan. Let's talk for just a second here about USC. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
Out wide right, it's Bowman. He'll go out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Driving forward, it's Jordan. Driven back.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Facing 3rd and long from the 21 and hoping not to settle for a field goal. Lets it fly. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That brings them to within 1.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Finds the tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Throws quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Bruins want to move quickly. Running inside. It's Knight. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs. Now out close to midfield. They're all over it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. After that sack, the O-line better get its act cleaned up. 3rd down coming. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a fourth down. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. Fourth down, Iamaleava. They got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Press setter down's going to the air. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On the ground, it's Knight. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. Fires left side, it's Smith. He's stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Sells to run, looking to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Knight. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Bruins choose to use their final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Right down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. Defense not showing press coverage. Looking to pass. It's Maiava. Right side, it's Mosley. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. Fresh set of downs going up top. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Caught, it's Jordan. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw for it. Out wide right, it's Bowman. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
A lot of scoreboard watching today, fellas, but fear not, Week 13, we've got you covered here on the College Football Update Show. Let's start with TCU taking on the number 5 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
On the move from inside is 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. After the lack of production in the first half, plenty to talk about. Let's see what they can dial up here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think you stay calm. I think you make adjustments, Jesse. I think you realize what they're doing to us and how can I attack that. But you also tell the guys, low-scoring game, still very much in this. We can still be who we are.
It's a good point. I think on offense, this is not the time to reinvent the wheel. I think you stay true to who you are and what your identity is. And you've got to show confidence in your guys to go out and just execute better here in the second half.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with high discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Got him quickly. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Iamaleava. Oh, pressure's coming. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly. And that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Run inside. It's Jordan. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Right back to it. Breaks into the open. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield. 1st and 10. Looking for running room. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Got him on the RPO. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the gun, it's Jordan. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Caught in the backfield, it's Bowman. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Shakes off. That ball is live in the backfield. That football must be riveted to your rib cage. How can you let it go? At least they fell on it. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The give on 4th down. He will be stopped short of the line to gain, and they'll turn it over on downs. each night. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. They'll run him again. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The Bruins lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be fourth down. Very close to putting a bow on this one. Gives us a minute to check out the top 25 here in the final week of the season and to wonder what type of impact this result will have on these rankings. And the Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be a second. Oh, the fake, the up man looking for room. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Play fake, Iamaleava. It's complete to the left. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback will keep it. Turning it on! Slides, avoids the hit. What a way to convert on second and long. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Make touchdown, Bruins! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And the finisher coming on that 42-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's Lockhart. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. Straight ahead, it's Jordan. Makes him talk to the hand. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. Right side, it's Bowman. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Off-play action. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Dropping back, it's Maiava. Wide open downfield. He's loose down the middle. The tag. Touchdown Trojans. They've got the lead here in the fourth. The Trojans were the answer.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the UCLA sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Quick give. It's Knight. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They give it to him again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. The Bruins look to keep this drive humming. Takes the handoff. It's Knight. Pass to 6. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Knight. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Trying to squeak through the pile. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And it's good! All tied up, just over a minute to go, guys. Still plenty of time for a finish.
Man, that's a big kick. That's a big moment, a lot of pressure. He delivers, ties this football game up late in the fourth quarter.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Hits inside, it's Jordan. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Could not make his way to the corner. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, Hawks running. To the air, it's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by USC. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll ride him again. Got the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Running inside. It's Jordan.
Well, and they're running the football over to the right-hand side, and obviously that's where the kicker wants this thing. He told his head coach, get me on the right hash. I can draw this thing on the kick. It's the angle I want to go and win this game.
It's good! And now they regain the lead.